on this beautiful and blessed Sunday morning. Thank you, Caroline, for the music which reminds us of the wondrous love of Christ. My name is Jolene Birchfield, and I am serving as your leader this month. I trust that you have all been welcomed and have been made to feel that you are part of the family here at First United Methodist Church. If you have a prayer concern today, you can find the prayer cards in the pews or attendance pads, and if you have a concern to share this morning, we will collect them at the center aisle during the final hymn, and the prayer team will lift each of them this evening. Today is Transfiguration Sunday, the last Sunday before the season of Lent. As we begin to focus on Jesus' journey to the cross, our gospel reading this morning comes from the 9th chapter of Luke, beginning at verse 28. Take a moment to breathe out the distractions and concerns you carried in with you today. Breathe in the presence of Christ, who promised to be with us whenever 2 or 3 gather in his name. And listen for the word of God, new for you today, even through these words, which continue to live and breathe life though they were penned 2,000 years ago. After 8 days, Jesus said this. He took Peter, John, and James with him and went up on the mountain to pray. As he was praying, the appearance of his face changed, and his clothes became bright as a flash of lightning. 2 men, Moses and Elijah, appeared in glorious splendor, talking with Jesus. They spoke about his departure, which he was about to bring to fulfillment at Jerusalem. Peter and his companions were very sleepy, but when they became fully awake, they saw his glory and the 2 men standing with him. As the men were leaving Jesus, Peter said to them, "Master, it is good for us to be here. Let us put up 3 shelters, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what he was saying. While he was speaking, a cloud appeared and covered them, and they were afraid to enter the cloud. A voice came from the cloud saying, "This is my son, whom I have chosen. Listen to him." When the voice had spoken, they found that Jesus was alone. The disciples kept to themselves and did not tell anyone at the time what they had seen. The next day, when they came down from the mountain, a large crowd met them. A man in the crowd called out, "Teacher, I beg you to look at my son, for he is my only child. A spirit seizes him and he suddenly screams. It throws him into convulsions so that he foams at the mouth. It scarcely ever leaves him and is destroying him. I beg your disciples to drive it out. They could not." "You unbelieving and perverse generation," Jesus replied, "how long shall I stay with you and put up with you? Bring your son here." Even while the boy was coming, the demon threw him into the ground in a convulsion. But Jesus rebuked the impure spirit, healed the boy, and gave him back to his father. They were all amazed at the greatness of God. The word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
Please stand and join me in the responsive work.